I would start to get so anxious, feel so stressed I didn't even know why I felt stressed, but I just felt stressed. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be going through the 6 tips that you guys can use to feel less stressed in your online classes. So online classes are way different than regular classes, and because of that, there's way different strategies that you'll need to use to reduce stress and manage stress in your classes. So I'll be going through things that are specific to online classes that can help you de-stress and reduce your stress so that you don't end up going crazy and hating online classes. Because honestly, online classes can be really good because you get to do everything in your house and you don't have to worry about waking up early and all that kind of stuff. But at the same time, it can have a lot of negative effects on you if you don't make sure that you're doing the right things to take care of your mental health and just stay sane during these times. So the first tip is to change out of your pajamas. Now, I know it's super easy to just roll out of bed and then pick up your laptop, open your laptop, just start class and not really do anything to get ready, but it's so important literally for your mental health to just get ready as if it were a normal day, because honestly, getting dressed, getting ready for the day as you would if you had regular classes is really just going to make you feel better. If you just roll out of bed and just go straight into your class, you're going to feel so sluggish, you're going to feel just like you're not even in class, you're going to be super unmotivated, and all of that, all those feelings are going to end up making you feel so stressed. It might seem fine the first few days or even the first few weeks, but after a while it can really start to bring your mood down and make you so stressed. Whenever you wake up, the first thing you think of is having to start class, and if instead you go and get ready and you just kind of make it seem like a normal day, then you're gonna feel a lot better and you're just gonna feel ready for class, ready for the day, ready to take everything on, than if you're just staying in bed, not brushing your teeth, not doing anything to get ready. So just getting ready is gonna change your mood and just change your perspective on online classes in general so much. So I really think that you should do this one so that you can really reduce kind of that sluggish feeling and the stress that's going to come along with that. The next tip is to do your classes in different locations. So what I mean by different locations is don't always do your class and all of your classes from your bed, from your room, from your desk, just always in the same location, because you're gonna drive yourself crazy. You need to switch it up because one, you're gonna end up getting so bored in class, just having the same routine of getting up, doing your class in bed, doing your class in your room somewhere else, wherever it might be. You're gonna get so bored from that and it's gonna make class so stressful and so annoying you're not gonna even want to go. And then on top of that, just for your pure sanity, being stuck in a room or being stuck in one location all the time, all day, every single week is just gonna drive you nuts. So you need to get out and switch it up and go to different places. And you don't want to end up associating a certain place in your house where you're always doing the classes and not moving anywhere else as just kind of a place that stresses you out, because if you're only doing it there, then every time you enter that room, you're gonna end up just automatically feeling stressed because you're gonna think about class. So just switch it up and don't be lazy and stay in the same place every single time you're doing something for class or you're in class. The next tip is to take breaks from looking at your screen. So if you're taking class and then right after you're done class, you're studying for 3 hours and then you're doing assignments, or maybe you're watching Netflix on your laptop, whatever it is, even if it's entertainment or something not having to do with class, staring at a screen all day long is so bad for your mental health and is really gonna stress you out because you're just gonna feel like all you do all day long is just stare at a screen. I know that when I was taking online classes, when I was looking at a screen for too long, I would start to get so anxious, feel so stressed I didn't even know why I felt stressed, but I just felt stressed and it was just bad. So just make sure that you are taking breaks from your screen, and if your prof or your teacher gives you breaks in the middle of class, you need to take them. Just because they say the break is optional, maybe it's a 15-minute break and you can just sit there and wait it out, I would make sure to get up every single one of those breaks, walk around, get some water, get some snacks, do something, because again, just sitting there and staring at the screen is really going to affect your mental health after a long period of time, and it can just cause you to become stressed for absolutely no reason other than your mind just not being able to take it anymore. So try to take as many breaks as you can and make sure you're not looking at a screen all the way from 9 a.m. to 6 p.m., 7 p.m., 8 p.m., whatever it is, just make sure you're not looking at a screen all day long. The next tip is to schedule, schedule, schedule. I cannot reiterate this enough. You need to create a schedule with all of your classes, study time, reading time, assignment times, everything that you can think of having to do with class. You need to create a schedule for that, because if you don't schedule and you don't plan things, then you're just going to end up being more stressed in the end, because so many things are going to pile up. If you don't have a schedule, you're bound to forget things, and then you're going to end up being so stressed. You're going to end up having assignments and not realizing till the day or a few days before. So create a schedule to reduce that stress in the long run so you don't have to deal with that. And then also that way you're not leaving things until the last minute and you're not worrying about, oh, what do I have to do next? What do I have tomorrow? You already have everything planned and set up for you, so you can just look at it quickly. It's just really going to reduce your stress overall. And if you haven't seen already, I created a video with a step-by-step on how to create a schedule for your reading notes, your classes, your assignments, all of that stuff. So if you want to check out that video as well, just to see the best way to schedule everything, I'll link that in the comments down below, as well as the end of the video. The next tip that I think is amazing for your mental health and just de-stressing from any situation is meditation. So if you're new to meditation, that's totally cool. There are so many apps out there that literally guide you through a meditation session, so you don't even have to worry about it. But what I love about it is it just helps you clear your mind if you had a really hard class or you have a lot of assignments or exams coming up and it's just really stressing you out. Just taking a little time to meditate, whether that be before class, after class, both, that can just really help bring out some positive energy and just clear your mind so that you're not worrying about too many things at once. And then the last tip, which is pretty obvious but students never follow, is to get enough sleep. So even though you're young and you probably don't realize this, sleep is so important to your health, and you're probably thinking, well, now I have online classes, I don't have to commute to class, I don't have to get up as early, I can stay up all hours of the night. No, you still need to be getting a good amount of sleep so that you are well rested for your class, because I mean, there are so many reasons why, but I remember one time I didn't get proper sleep and I had class the next morning. Well, I went to go to sleep with about 3 hours until class, and I ended up setting my alarm for my 9 a.m. class at 8 p.m. So I ended up missing that class because I was sleep deprived and my mind was not working properly. So it's just so important to get enough sleep, because when you're super tired, you're gonna be irritated and everything's just gonna seem more stressful in general, because you're just gonna be so tired, you can't focus, you can't pay attention, and you're not gonna be on top of stuff. So just make sure to get as much sleep as you can. Obviously, some nights you might have to stay up a little bit longer, but in general, make sure that you're planning to get yourself at least 7-8 hours of sleep. Do not pull the all-nighters, especially if you don't have to. Try again. If you're scheduling everything, then you'll be able to get enough sleep, but don't be going out partying all hours of night every single day of the week either. Obviously, there's time for that and you should do that, of course, to have a good time, but just make sure that when you do have classes that you are getting some sleep and you're not just partying class, partying class, partying class, because you're just going to drive yourself crazy, retaining nothing, and you're going to have such a hard time in class and it's going to become so stressful. So start now with getting some good rest and getting as many hours of sleep as you can. Well, that's it. Those were the 6 tips that are super helpful for feeling less stressed in online classes. So hopefully you guys will use these tips, and if you found any of them helpful, comment those down below. Thank you guys so much for watching, and if you enjoyed this video, make sure to hit that like button and the notification bell, and of course, make sure to subscribe for more videos on school and life advice. See you guys later. Bye.